Okay, hope everybody is doing well. I just kind of delayed my video. I tried making one yesterday, had a really cool video going, but I just didn't like the way it was going, so I deleted it, and that took almost the whole afternoon. So I just wanted to share with you some stuff that came in today and came in yesterday. And yesterday was a really pretty good mail day for me. It was really awesome because I got a TTM request. More than likely it's legit. It was interesting because there were some pencil marks on the back of it. I'm not exactly sure why. If I did that or somebody else did that. There were some pencil marks on the back of the item here. It says Fleetwood there. And this came from the Capital District. Capital District, so that's kind of interesting there. And this came from none other than, I guess he was a senator, Senator John Kerry. That's really cool. I don't know if that's legit, but it looks like he hand-signed that. That's really cool. And you know, he's a recipient of the Purple Heart. And I just thought that would be so cool. 1982 Purple Heart envelope, and John Kerry signed it in the perfect spot there. So that's really, really cool. I got the idea from Chris Graps 101 to send off to John Kerry. So that's really, really cool. Neat to have that, and did not take very long. So that is really, really cool. I got 2 postcards yesterday. One of them I think I forgot to put on enough stamps. I only put on 36 cents instead of 45, but they still canceled it anyway. It's a rose postcard that got really beat up and ripped. But that's what I had, you know, use what you have. And I just wanted for the cancel, and that's Bella Vista. So Bella Vista, California has nicely canceled that one for me. There was a huge rip here, but I've since glued that. So that is very good to have that one. Another one that I can cross off the list. And this one is something Coulterville. I'm not exactly sure. I've forgotten already what this one was here, but this is one of my recent 14-cent Goodwill postcards. I was going to save it for something, but I guess I just put stamps on it and sent it on its merry way, and there it is. So that is very cool. Another one. Yeah, it says Coulterville right there, so they canceled 2 different times on the back there. That's very fun to have that one. Very, very cool. So 2 more on my list. It doesn't matter if they come beat up or not, as long as they're properly canceled, I am happy as a clam. Going through some, I don't know what it is. I only have like 2 boxes, and still going through cards. And these are just all duplicates here. Whether I'm going to send them off to TTM or just get rid of them, I don't know yet. It turns out I have 3/4 or more of a 1985 top set, which is kind of cool. I don't know whether I'm going to binder the set or I'm going to do put it in a box for now. Only a few of the stars it looks like I'm missing. Probably the McGuire might be one I'm missing. Not really sure what the deal was there, but we shall see. So then I went to the bins today. I got there a little late because there was an eBay auction, something I needed, and I won all 3 of the auctions. That's very, very nice, and they were nice enough to combine the shipping. It's still a little bit much, $8 for shipping, but who knows what it would be. Probably that's close to what it's going to be. Seems like an awful lot for what it is, but that's okay. But the bins was actually pretty good, so after I got there a little late there, I missed on a few things that I wasn't paying attention on, but that's just not worry about that. This is the last thing I picked up here in the books section here. The Nancy Drew file, Something to Hide. I just thought it was kind of cool with the pumpkins and the kind of the Halloween theme there. Just kind of a very appropriate to have donate that. I have to be very, very careful getting that $2.95 sticker on there because that would rip very, very easily. And there's also a yellow sticker there that needs to come off there, so I got to be very, very, very careful. Don't really collect these things. You can see it's been remaindered or something, or marked right there. That might come off as well if you're also very careful, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that, because sometimes if you use like a dry erase marker, it'll clean it off, but it'll bleed through any kind of damage rip in the paper there, because it's kind of a glossy paper. We'll see how that goes. I might not do any of that. The biggest thing I found, I say the biggest thing, but the biggest kind of width-wise thing here I got this print here. It just looks like an old-fashioned stove here, some sort of radiator stove type thing, oven, kitchen. I don't know what this is here. It's numbered 35 out of 100. Homestead by Pat McDermott, 1977. Don't know who Pat McDermott is. And there's numerous other Pat McDermotts on the web, so it was just a nice piece of artwork limited to 100 prints, and that's something you can sell for $5 or $10 maybe. It probably cost me barely, everything cost me $3.33 total, and to make a long story short, I found 5 cents, so that took off 5 cents of my bill. The best thing I have here was the heaviest thing here. It's in a tin. It's in a metal tin here, and it's one of these old film reels. That's really pretty neat. You don't see these as often as you used to, and the film is in there, and it says Yellowstone, August 1964, Disneyland, and Knott's Berry Farm. So that's really going to be very, very cool if I can get some old Disneyland footage off of it. I have lots of old films that I don't know how to get transferred, and other kinds of formats. You know, I got some tapes that you saw on a number of months ago that I got. I don't have anywhere to transfer those. They're not VCR tapes. You'd have to have a really expensive machine to play those. But one of these days I'm going to get these things transferred and maybe I can share them on YouTube. People are always going crazy for old Disneyland footage because if they can find pictures of the old attractions and that sort of thing, people, you know, interacting with the characters and that sort of thing. That's what people want, and sometimes this has a lot of value. There's somebody that's got a couple of these on eBay for about $40. I don't know how much footage there is. There might be just like 5 seconds of footage there or whatever. I don't really know. Or maybe it's not very interesting. Maybe it's just them eating somewhere and you barely even know it's Disneyland. Knott's Berry Farm might be a good one as well too. Yellowstone, not so much. So one of these days I guess maybe the canister or the film might have cost 79 cents at one time. It seems awfully low for this, so who knows. I'll just show you what it looks like in here if I can get it open here. I don't know which, there's the lid here. But that's what it looks like. It looks like in very good condition, but the lid is a little damaged there, maybe because of the opening and closing of the container there. But somebody should be able to, I may actually have a machine that I could play this on, but again, I don't know how to really use that, and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong because just don't want a chance wrecking these things here. So that is all I have. Like I said, going through cards is just always a pain, and just trying to get rid of damaged examples and find what I can use to give off to people on YouTube and that sort of thing. It just really just kind of, the cards are coming to a close for some things. This is one I've had for many, many years. This Freddy Patek, but I got a better copy of it. You won't be able to see it, but there's a damage right there. And that's because this one was in a pack that got gum damaged. I bought a bunch of packs that were gum damaged, and it bled through about half the cards in each pack. But, you know, for $1 something a pack, I was so happy to get those. That's how long ago it was. And you can still find these packs on eBay for a lot of money, not $1 or $2 a pack. I can't remember how many I bought. I didn't buy all they had, but I bought a number of them. Some of them had this white chalk line on the back of it, and I don't think any of these cards here do. But that is all I have. It was just really kind of a little lackluster video, but really cool to get a John Kerry autograph, whether you like his politics or not. And thank you for watching.